Here's a recipe I know you're going to be making over and over again because it's so easy and so good. You're going to start off by placing some tea cookies on the bottom of your pan, and from there you're going to beat some heavy cream, some vanilla extract, and some powdered sugar together until it becomes nice and fluffy. We get soft peaks. Now don't overmix because we don't want to make butter. We just want to make whipped cream. Adding some Balkan staples to the mix, we're going to add some bananice and some Jaffa cookies, or cookies with like a jelly jam in the center. We're going to cut up the bananice and then we're going to cut up the cookies. Now, you want some large pieces and you want some smaller pieces. So you're going to chop up the Jaffa cookies and then you're going to do another rough chop. And then for the bananice, I just keep them, as you saw, nice and thin, not too thick, but also not like paper thin. And we're just going to add that to our heavy cream. And I kid you not, this is like the hardest part of this easy recipe. We're going to fold in our ingredients to the whipped cream. Now, you're not going to take a whisk, you're going to just take a spatula or a wooden spoon, and see how I'm going on the outside of that bowl and I'm folding in the ingredients. I want to make sure that all of those cookies, the chocolate, the bananice, everything is well combined into the whipped cream. So make sure that you're gently folding it in. Then go ahead and place that whipped cream filling on top of your cookies. And all we're gonna do now, again, this is another important part of this recipe, this super easy recipe, is just making sure that that filling is nice and pressed in to your pan. So we don't want it to be fluffy, we want it to be nice and dense. So really take your time and press that in. And then I just like to go around the edges and clean up any of that filling. And for the chocolate ganache on top, we're going to put some heavy cream in a pan. Once it starts bubbling right out those edges, turn off your heat and add in your chocolate chips. You're going to stir until you think that it's not working, but it is working. Just keep stirring. And then we're going to put that on top of our cake. Make sure it's not extremely hot. Give it like a minute or two, and then you're going to add it to your cake. And then we're going to put the cake in the fridge, and we are going to let it sit until everything comes together. It's best overnight. And here it is the next day. It would not be an Irma Sofra cake if someone didn't put their whole hand in the cake. Thank you, children. We're gonna go around and make sure that you take something nice and thin. I'm using a cake spatula, going around the edges of your cake, just so that it's really easy to cut later on. And then my family, I don't know about you guys, but my family has a really big issue with portion control. Some people take out massive cuts, some people do little tiny cuts. So what I like to do here is just pre-cut the ganache. I'm not going through and going all the way down the cake. I'm just going to do the ganache up there just so that, you know, people can kind of see like you're supposed to get this size cake. And then I'm just going to add some whipped cream on top, and a little bananice for decoration. You don't have to. The cake is phenomenal just like this, but you know, it gives it a little nice pizzazz. And here is an up close of this phenomenal and easy dessert. It's so good. Please be sure to set this in the fridge overnight. Don't rush to cut into it. You definitely want those flavors to come together nicely. Thank you guys so much for watching Irma Sofra. Please be sure to like this video and comment down below and let me know what you guys want to see next.